Are you serious? Are you serious? It's getting very serious. Now, BP Earthwatch will be joining me today on my live broadcast because that huge solar flare eruption has sent CMEs, and I think they might have hit the Earth. I don't know, but based on the earthquake report in the last 4 hours, it appears the CMEs may have come, maybe, or in the process right now of fully hitting the Earth. BP Earthwatch will know exactly where we're at, and he'll be joining me in my live broadcast today that starts at 12 noon Eastern. Here's why I'm saying it. 4 hours ago, we had an earthquake early this morning, about 5 a.m. Eastern time or so. We had an earthquake in Ecuador again, 6.1. Listen to this. In the last 4 hours or so, we've had these quakes. 5.4 Vanuatu, 4.5 Ecuador, 6.1 a mega quake Ecuador. There was a 2.9 in California, 2.5 in Puerto Rico, 5.1 Papua New Guinea, 5.8 in the Atlantic Ocean, 4.5 Afghanistan, 5.3 Fiji, 3.3 in California, and then 5.8 Japan. So you're looking here at 6.1 Ecuador, 5.8 in the Atlantic Ocean, 5.8 in Japan, 5.3s, 5.1s, 5.4s. I mean, all of these in this very short window of time. Does that mean the CMEs have hit? Or does that mean the CMEs are just about, or just in the process of coming ashore, if you will, like a wave? I don't know the answer. I just can tell when I see clusters of strong quakes. And the real problem you have here, if this isn't from the CMEs, if this is just from the shaking and the quaking that's been going on, then when the CMEs hit, it depends where they hit. This could be not a good thing. We don't want to see another 7.0 killer quake like we had last week with one in Japan and the 7.8 killer quake in Ecuador. But Ecuador's been hit again with another major quake, 6.1. I'm going to tell you how shallow that thing was. Give me 1 second. I'll give you that. It was only 15 kilometers. So again, very shallow, which means it caused some damage. And it depends where it was at. If it hit exactly in the same, close to the proximity of the epicenter of the mega killer quake, it could have just brought more buildings down. I mean, and just, we don't know. Okay. So BP Earthwatch will be joining me today. Our live show starts at 12 noon Eastern. We'll be bringing him on. This isn't the only problem we got. We also, besides the earthquakes and this large CME that's hitting the Earth, we have a massive cyclone that's now the most powerful cyclone in the history of the Indian Ocean. This thing is a monster. It is a Category 5, and it is almost reaching what's known as Category 6, which is no such thing. There's no such thing. But it is the most powerful cyclone ever formed in the Indian Ocean. It was clocked at 170 miles an hour and climbing. It is it's in the waters just north of Madagascar right now, and they're praying to God that Cyclone Fantala does not hit Madagascar, but they don't know. It may hit it. It's right there, not far. It is a monster. And I did a video on it last night, and you can see the satellite images, which will blow your mind. All right? We'll be talking about that today in our live show as well. So I'll be back with more current world events. There's a whole lot going on. Donald Trump winning huge in New York. Hillary Clinton winning by a large margin as well. And Trump now leading in all the polls of the rest of the northeastern states and California. And he's going to be here in Indiana, I think later this afternoon, about an hour south of where I'm sitting. So it's starting to heat up. We'll see how it looks as if Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are headed on a collision course for the fall. We'll see what happens. Are you serious? Are you serious? Something biblical is going on. Here's why I say that. Here's what the Lord said. Remember, we got Planet X or Nibiru, Planet 7X, whatever it is. Something's pulling, something's shaking the heavens, something's shaking the earth. Jesus said in the last days, there'll be signs in the sun, solar flare explosion, and in the moon, they just turned blood red. And in the stars, asteroids, meteorites, massive new planet, what's out there. There'll be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, and distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, and men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking on those things that are coming upon the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. But then shall we see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up, lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Get a cup of coffee, calm down, and don't miss my show today at 12 noon Eastern. Are you saved? Let's get right with God. Let's get born again. Seriously, let's get this thing right. We're running out of time.